Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for, yes, finally, a new movie review here on the channel. Now recently, I've been going back to the past and re-reviewing older movies. Just last week, I did Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which I still love so much to this day. And I also rewatched Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which actually I grew an appreciation for over time. But what about the movie we're talking about today? The third installment in this franchise. Is this another excellent adventure to go on, or is this journey completely bogus? Let's get on with the review of Bill and Ted Face the Music. The movie stars Keanu Reeves as Ted, Alex Winter as Bill, Samara Weaving as Thea, Brigette Lundy-Paine as Billie, Kristen Schaal plays Rufus's daughter, Kelly, William Sadler returns as Death, and was directed by Dean Parisot. Now, the Wild Stallions' destiny has always been that their music will bring peace and harmony to the entire world. But the stakes here in the third movie are actually higher, that their music will save reality as we know it. Since the last movie, the great George Carlin, who played Rufus, has passed on. So in this movie, Bill and Ted will need the assistance now of Rufus's daughter, Kelly, as well as their daughters, Billie and Thea. Now, as far as the good goes, Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves, they're still just a ton of fun to watch as these characters, Bill and Ted. They bring so much life and they have so much chemistry, even still here in 2020. My favorite parts of this movie is when Bill and Ted, when they go visit future versions of themselves. Now, while we've been teased to in the trailer when they go visit themselves in prison, yes, that's definitely a lot of fun. There's still more surprises in hand in this movie. Now, when the spotlight isn't on our favorite phone booth time travelers, well, honestly, the movie, it feels a bit disjointed. I do like the idea of having Bill and Ted's daughters along for the adventure, trying to help their dads with their journey, and there are a few moments of funniness thrown in there, but unfortunately, most of these scenes are just straight average. Now, one of the things I really love about the original Bill and Ted movie was all the historical figures they had to go back and gather up. Yeah, there was a bunch of them, and yeah, they had a wide variety of personalities, but when you brought them all together for what their mission was, it really made sense. Here in the third movie, their mission is to gather musicians to play this big song that will save all of reality, and unfortunately, the musicians that they gather, it's just kind of weird and doesn't make sense. It's not the kind of musicians I think that would go with the Wild Stallions' music. Now, do I recommend Bill and Ted Face the Music? Well, I'm gonna break it down like this. If you've never seen any of the other two movies as a standalone movie, completely skip it. You're probably gonna hate this movie and not know what's going on. However, if you're a big fan of Bill and Ted and really wanna see how this movie wraps up, yeah, it's definitely worth checking out, but I think it's more of a streaming movie than a rental right now. Now, depending on where you live, this movie actually is in theaters right now, so you can go out and watch it. However, if you do want to rent it, it does cost $19.99, or if you want to buy it, it's $24.99. Is it worth it? Like I said, if you're a huge fan and you have a couple people that are going to watch this movie, maybe the $20 price point is worth it. But other than that, guys, just wait for it to come on Netflix later down the line. Now, when I rate my movies, if I give something a 5, that means it was just straight average. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just there. I'm gonna give Bill and Ted Face the Music a 6.5. I really wanted to go into this movie just loving this movie, but it just kind of falls flat in the end. Yeah, there's some really funny parts and you'll get a lot of nostalgia if you really do like the first two movies, but other than that, you know what? It's a movie that you can just watch anytime down the road. There's no reason to rush out and see this movie. Now, have you guys watched Bill and Ted Face the Music? And if you have, comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are, and if you like movie reviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos. Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.